Here, I'm just missing it. It's way up here. There we are. Well, yeah, those aren't the most interesting, are they? Electronic device. How about that? No. Trying to find something we can make a game out of. Zelda icons. No. Oh, look. It's... Okay. Let's see. I'm going to turn the timer text off for now, because I'm not sure what we're going to do here. I'd like to find something we can just use icons to create some sort of game. I'm not sure what. Or at least play with the UI in Godot. Let me bring up Godot. Maybe that'll be helpful. It's something that I feel as though I'm lacking on UI stuff. So I'm going to create a project. We'll call it UI Jam. So we'll create a folder. So perhaps this is not as much of a jam as it is a learning experience. Say hello. Now, let's think about what we want to do here. Suppose I wanted... Oops, sorry, displays what I want. Let's go ahead and do this stuff. I want a 2D. I want to keep. I think I want that on. I think. And I want to, let's go do this too. There's pixel snap. I want pixel snap. And I go back to window. Resizable, I think is fine. So here, I want a 16 by 9. Let's do low resolution, and then we can just scale it up. So let's say like 16 by 9 resolutions. I've seen a nice page of all these at some place, somewhere. List of true 16 by 9 resolutions. Yes, why not? Let's look at this. I think I've seen this one. Yes, I have. So what do we have here? Divisible by 8? Yes, let's do something that's divisible by 8, like maybe something like 256 by 144, like something really small. 256 by 144. So in other words, what that would be 144 by 256. If we wanted to do it like a some kind of phone thing, it'd be 144 by 256. That's still according to this page here, that's still 16 by 9. Let's blow it up to, let's blow it up to here, 288 by 512. So 288 by 512. Let's see what we have. Yes. Okay. So I guess that's what we'll start with. Nah, let's do this. All right, let's jump in with all of our feet. Well, most people just have 2 feet, so both feet. Let's see. Some kind of let's see. Handheld control panel or something like that. Let's see what we get here. I want is some kind of, yeah, see, that's not exactly what I'm looking for. Really, what I'm thinking is, let's do that might not be it. Well, yeah. Be careful what I search for. kind of looking for something to give me some inspiration, because inspiration is the source of everything, isn't it now? You know, so what I could do really is go, everybody knows this one, and I would probably, hopefully, get a bunch of different, yeah, and I do get a bunch of different shots of the Pip-Boy. So a game played with that in mind seems like an interesting thing. Again, you know, I came into this, I have no idea. I've just got no idea at all, other than that I want to play with the user interface controls in Godot. And I figured, why not just do it live in front of like 5 or 6 people? Because, you know. You got little, now this is from Fallout 4. I like it. I do. I like it. Let's say, all right, let's hold that one. Do something like, what? Low res. I mean, who knows? Who knows what you're going to see here? Who knows? Images. Just show me an interface of some sort. That's what I'm looking for. Let me give you some inspiration. So far, so not great. I'm going to go ahead and bring up Affinity Designer. No. Actually, I'm not. I'm not going to bring it up. Well, it's going to bring it up anyway, but I'm going to close it. We're going to try, since we are experimentating, I need to get used to using or messing around with how do you say it? A sprite, whatever. What did we say? We said wasn't that one, it was this one. It was 256 by 144. So one for a 144 by 256 is what it would be. So let's see what kind of, if we wanted to do a portrait mode. Violin, voila, in other words. Well, let's see. I believe there is I think there's some palettes you can, some color palettes you can get to from here somewhere. Load palette, there we go. Oh goodness, wouldn't be on a desktop. It would be somewhere in the, probably, no, it's not, no, it's not here. It would be in here, apps, here. Do we have, yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. So then what do I really want to, I think I do. Let's go look for, let's go look and see if we can find a few of these. Do they have any that we can, yeah. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm talking about. So if I downloaded... Ooh, okay. Okay, then the question becomes, what... And I know this, we're just getting all the way off. We're getting way off base here, aren't we? It's okay. Load palette. Load palette. Hex files, PAL files. So I could either one of those. Nice. Here's a hex file. Let's just load the hex file then. All right, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna have to change that. That's horrible. I hate that. All right, I'm gonna put that in here. Let's download this one. I like the 16. It's limiting. I think it's what I need. Let's go with that. And I like this. Yeah, I really like that website. Found a great website. So, oh, look at that. I was gonna bookmark it, and I already have it bookmarked. Okay, let's go and import it. It's not going to be there. It's going to be, oh goodness, it's going to be, shoot. Actually, let me just do this. I'm going to put it out here. That's what I'll do. That's that one. All right, back, and then back to D drive. And then we need X files. Oh, it must not update the, that was huge. I don't know why it's so big. It must not update, so let's do this again. Load palette. Let's go D drive. There we go. There it is. All right, so there's our colors. And I'm okay with that. So if we were to try to draw some sort of user interface, some sort of like window into the game. I do believe I said Z for zoom. There we go. I know I can do it that way, but okay. Enough. I don't want the spray tool. I just want this pencil. Actually, I want the fill tool. So if we just went with the black, what is the fill tool? Paint bucket, G. I think it'll be the same. I'm okay with that for now. I think it's okay. Yeah. So if we made, now let's try not to be completely predictable here. We could be, of course, but let's try not to. No, 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 no. Say I want something that goes. You see, I want the whole. How do you zoom into? Oh, that's home. Okay, then that's not what I want. I want like finer grain control of my zoom. I want to be able to zoom all the way in. I guess I kind of am. I just need to move this down. Fine. Okay, good enough. If we started out with something like that, I mean, it's a single pixel border, but so if we say we'll just save it all in here. Just call it background. Background. And then I'll make a graphics folder. And yeah, we're gonna have to export it, obviously. So say export background.png, export, and it is. I'm gonna drag it into the folder so when we come into Godot, you'll see it pop up. Graphics background. Let's do import, and let's set our preset as 2D pixel. Re-import, and we'll set as the default for the texture. That way, anything we bring in, we'll just have that. Now let's see if I've sized it correctly. Oh, and that's another thing. We want to turn on how is it? Where's the grid? What are the grid options? What is it? What is it? Snapping options? There it is. Snap to grid. No, I basically want pixel snap. Let's turn all this off for now. Let's just use pixel snap. See how far we can get, which is pixel snap. Oh, no. I want this tool. It's too bad. Oh, I can. Okay, good. Now that. Oh, wait. Let's do a node 2D. And let's make you the parent. Make you the root. So you'd be, just call it game. Save it. Save it right here. All right, that'll work. Let's make the test height and test width larger. That would be 5. I'll just do this. And that's 1024. Yeah, let's make it a little bit larger so we can see better. I thought we already did this. Maybe I just hit the wrong button. There we go. Larger. Larger's better. Right? Much better. Okay. Then we should see what we can farm icons, that's for sure. Action. How about some, yeah, creature and monster would probably be good. Except these are all, how about robot? Are there any robots? There's zombie, which I suppose could work. Here, robot. Robot. No background. And you see, they're all going to be. These are Creative Commons. Just an FYI. Let's download this, and I'm gonna put it directly into our folder. Graphics, if you will. Let's call it. What did he call it? Robo Golem. Let's just call it Robo Golem. Yeah. Lots of windows. Here we are. Oh my goodness, he's very large. I don't want to add that. Let's think about this. If I import him as a PNG, he's going to be humongous. Actually, I don't know how large he is. How big is he going to be? How big is he? It's 512 by 512. No wonder. I don't know that resizing him is a good idea here. I don't think it is. If I resize, whoop, gotta keep that perspective. I mean, I don't want to spend a lot of time resizing these things either. Let's go ahead and do this. I know I'm all over the place. I'm scattered, but hey, it's okay. So we'll do this. This is our UI. And we will say we want you full rect. That should give us the whole area. And, oh man, I'm running the latest build of Godot, so I will typically put all of my windows over here just because it's, for me, it feels better. Everything is over here now, so it just feels nicer. The whole painting thing is a little odd. It's like it's locked now and I can't, it won't let me pan. When I go in here I can pan, but I can't drag it any further over there. I don't like that. I don't like that. So, what would be interesting? Let's download the old ray gun. By the way, how much are you squashed? Ooh, he's squashed by quite a bit. Let's do 0.04 by 0.04, just to make it nice and even. If we brought the ray gun in, we'd have to do the same thing. Oh, he's, oh, because I shoved him in under the robo golem, I guess, and then how does that work? Let's do that again. Ray gun. And it got smaller because I put him under here. Interesting. Okay, I didn't realize it would do that. I'm going to say, I'm going to retitle this because I don't think this is an actual, really a jam. I'm changing the title. How's that? Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm good. So things look What if we filled rectangle and we came in here? Where's my, okay, it's down here. My, like 80. I just don't like that light color. And I think we're already, are we already using this color? We are. We're already using this color. I don't know if I'm real keen on this palette. TBH. I want a darker palette. We're doing science fiction stuff. I want, where is it there? I want a darker palette. So, oh, here we go. 16 colors. Minimum. Let's do minimum. Let's do maximum 16. And I want something that is, oh, I want some darker colors. I may not find what I want, but we'll see. We'll see. There's two. I want more than two. I want more than two. Now see that, but I want more than 8 colors. I want 16. Is there another way to add another filter here? Dark. Let's try it. Let's see if there's a dark tag. There is not. How about exact? I didn't. Yeah, exact. That's what I want. Sorry, I didn't even see it. Okay. No more palettes in your current selection. Well, crud. I want a muted palette. I want... Let's do this then. Any number of colors. Let's see if we can find like a... No? See, this has a decent number of darker colors. And so does this one, but it's got a ton. I would like less, a little less. I like the 16 color. I think it's fairly manageable. And maybe that's my problem, is I just need to go with what I have. That's not bad either. 32 colors. I mean, 32 is better than 64. 64 is just a lot. Just scrolling through palettes, that's how I like to spend my time. There's a 36 color one. These are the kind of things that you could just sit here and do all day. I like that. You've got a black, a white, and then 2 colors in between. I'm going to download it. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to download it. I don't know if we'll use it. Probably more limiting, which maybe that's what I need. See, look, look. There, we got some kind of gradient type here. I just think sci-fi stuff should be grays, blues, grays and blues. And that's what I'm thinking. Or maybe I should just say no colors. That's probably what I should do. You know what? let's load the 4-color one. And we'll do the following. Come here, little dropper. That. Not that. This. That does that. That does not look like. Am I imagining things? That doesn't look like. I guess it is. It needs to be dark like that. All right. So we have 144 across by 256. So we could divide 256. That's 4 64s or 8 32s. I think I like the 32 size. Let's look at this here. And then we could take that. Let's actually add another layer. And we'll take this and we'll say, give me a 32 by 32. And we'll just we're gonna move it around. So if I say we offset them all by 2. Oh, look at that. I like it. So something like that. If I wanted to copy that, I have to select it, don't I? Do that. Oops. No. Yeah, I'm still left with. But maybe I would say I wanted something like that. It was that many across. And that appears to work. And we could say you got something like that. So how much more space does that leave us up here? Just not including the border area. This space here. So you're looking at 117 pixels. So if we went up 1 here, it would be a little less. If we had something like I still don't like that color. I guess I could change it. I'm gonna make it darker. Oh, not this one though. Not this one. This one. Make that color darker. How do I Can I delete a color? I can. Okay. So then I could just pick the color I want. Say drop that. See, I like that better. Add that to the palette. Maybe I just add that to the palette and put it, move it. Not gonna let me move it, is it? I want to move it. Well, that's weird. How many spaces it is? I have no idea. I want to move it over here. I want them together. Edit. That's what I want to do. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, lock it back. There we go. Then I have that one extra color, which I probably won't ever use. But I think I probably should have gone even darker. I think I will. Something like that. Drop it. Okay, G, not D. Yeah, I like that. Way better than... To me, that just looks... This looks... How many colors? It's 6 colors. Unlock it, and let's sort descending by brightness. Yeah. I'll just keep those. Don't know if we'll use them, but we'll keep them. And then if we're going to do that, then let's rectangularize this area right here. It needs to be 2. Instead of 1, it's got to be 2 because it needs to be equal. So this is a grid of 4x4. That's 16 possible boutons. Oh my. And I guess we should probably get a little bit more fancy with these since we're just messing around anyway. Let's do. Pencil, please. Oops. Okay, come on. Come on down in here now, friend. It's awful dark. Like this. Oops. Let's make you the secondary color. Ahaha. Secondary color. And then you. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Let's just work on this one. It was duplicated. Duplication. So let's... Let's do like an 8x8 grid just so we can see what's going on here. Yeah. So it starts one above there. That is helpful. Start. And then will this work? All right. How do I turn the grid off? I should have just used toggle grid. How do I disable the grid in AE Sprite? Thank you. I just told him. Grid. Quick reference. Search it. Grid. After grid. Oh look. Show hide grid. What? That's not what I'm looking for. Let's just do this. Just turn it off that way. And then I can go hide the grid that way. I forgot we have two. Let's just merge them. Merge down. I think it's too much. I think that's too much. So, let's go down. Yes, exactly. Thank you. And then we'll take you and we'll do this. And maybe we just do that. Not like it matters. Okay. I think I would like to fill that in with... No, I want that black. I think black is better. Then we should take this piece. See, I'm just so not good at basically I want to put this on a new its own layer. Can I do that? Okay, here's how I do it. I come over here, like this, select, come here, go flower, and then we'll turn it off, and I do this, and then we say G for goodness. G for goodness. What? Oh, I'm still on the wrong layer. There we go. So then I turn this off and turn this on. We go magic wand. Come on, magic wand, you can do it. Still on the wrong layer. Come on, dude. And then we'll select this out here. So there is my square. My square. And then we'll turn all of them on. So that's the square. Let's export the square. Can I export a layer? I just want to export that. Export. No, I want the square. There we go. Look at that. Okay, sure. And that's going to be called square. Yeah. Let's see what we actually got. Okay. Back to Godot. Square. Yeah. Looks like a square to me, but it's too big. You'd have thought they would have... Come on, man. I just want to export the square. I don't want to export the whole thing. Come on, bro. I want to export W. I want to export this. Stop it. W. No. I'm not so good with that, Sprite, am I? Yeah, I guess he's gonna have to be his own deal. And then we just paste him in like this. And then whoop-pow. And we can say our square. And then we'll export him. Export square. There we go. Okay. Back to our little fellow here, square, and now we're the right size. So, what we need here for the UI is we need another child node, and it needs to be a vertical box container. This vertical box container will have the full rectangle. No, it won't. No, it won't. Delete that. Let's get a margin container. So the margin container will keep things within a certain margin. And I think, wink, you can right and bottom, so left and top, 0, 0 to right and bottom, 1, 1. So, you know, we want it all the way. But the margins, I want 1 pixel so that we don't run into those, and I believe that's still the correct way to do it. Then we add a vertical box container. And then that will be, yeah, so the margin container says, okay, I know where that's supposed to go. I don't even know if that matters. Let's just see what happens. Grow direction. We'll say also size flags are going to expand. We expand the whole thing. So in our vertical box container, we will put some more margin containers. 3 to be precise. And these, at this point, we'll have horizontal will expand. Our min Y size here for this first one. Well, let's think about it. Let's go back over here. And let's turn this on. So if I want, what do I want? I want something like this. Which is something like 70. I mean, we could even go as far as 71. Or even 72. So let's say 72. It should expand. I'm going to leave it. It should actually expand that. And we can pull it all the way out. Pull that thing all the way out, but I don't know. Let's continue. I want to duplicate that. So we have one here, and we'll say, how big are we looking here? Something on the line and along the lines of height-wise 44. So let's go down here to rect. Minimum size, let's say 44. 44. And then the next one is going to be take up the rest of the space. So that would be, I think it would be expand. No, let's not do expand. Just see what happens. Actually, that'll be a margin container. And then we would put a grid container in there. vertical separation is going to be 2. Horizontal separation will be 2 also. So if we put one of our squares inside of this thing, we duplicated it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. Our margin is probably something like 2 on the actual grid container. Now this margin container should expand. Not sure why he's not. Size flags for here should be expand, expand. I want him to take up as much space as he can. Let's just say those are set. Those should be set. So I'm not quite sure why we aren't getting a separation here from the grid on the grid container. So weird. So we have this margin container, we have this margin container, and then we have this margin container, which should expand all the way basically. I mean, I guess I could set not 88. I don't know. Hundreds. Well, that's min size. Whoops. Let's give him a min size. Not that he cares, but we'll give him a min size anyway. Yeah. 130. See, I should not have to size this. You see that? It just went back to 0. And I think I know why. These squares, for one thing, they're sprites. I don't want them to be sprites. They're not, they shouldn't be sprites. I need to add a control. Probably just a regular control and size flags. No, rect. Min size would be 32, 32. And the grid container has a margin of something like 2. And now, yeah. But let's turn off the offset. So now That's more what we want. But we were off a little bit from what this is. We need some. We need some more margin. Something like 4. Okay, so what's controlling the margin container? Of course, is controlling the margin. So I just want to do this. 4. And then the grid container, it's going to get reset anyway, so there. And then that should stay. Okay, that's odd. Check this. Margin container. Oh, there, margin container. There is a custom constants. That's what I want. Right and, no, just right. I want that to be 4. That's always 4. I think that will do it. No! I'm sorry, margin. Golly, how crazy are you? There. That will work. But as you can see, we're a little bit off. We're too low here. My calculations must have been off some. Because the top margin needs to be 2. But that means that this margin container, the size flags are expand. This one, let's make the min size here 40. And then let's pull some off of him as well. Let's do 70. And if we could do, let's say something like 68. And I think that would work. That would work. But I just thought of something. That's probably okay. Oh, clip content. That's a good idea. So then if I have, say, a ray gun inside of this square. What? That's really strange. I wonder if it's because of the scale. This part works fine. He's fine, but this guy's not. Yeah, okay, so he's supposed to... Oh, yeah, of course. He's over there. Derp. The ray gun needs to be moved. So that is working. Neato. If I put it below him, yeah, that works. I think it might be better to use centered. We'll just have to tell it the offset is 16 by 16. That way, if you wanted to put something in one of these, you don't have to do any offsetting at all. Brilliant! Phenomenal! Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's really nice of you to say. So we'd have something of that nature. I'll run it real quick and see what it looks like. Yeah. You know, we could get a little more fancy. Let's do some stuff here. Let's erase these last. Oops. Let's erase these last pieces to kind of try to make it a little more round. And I see that our palette is blues. Let's call it blues. Blues. And then over here we will load our blues palette. Hello. Oh, what did we save it as? We saved it as A sprite. Okay, S sprite. S sprite. S sprite. What is a pencil? B is a pencil. So let's add a little bit of you know, excellente here. Exporte. Exporte. Square. All right. Back. I mean, it looks a little. No, you can't even see it because it's. That's not going to do. It's just not going to do. Would you be able to see it better like that? I'll check and see. Yeah. Yeah, you can see it. I don't know if you'd be able to see it on a phone or not, but it gives it a little bit more of a something. Or I could just take them out. It doesn't matter. That's easily fixable either way. So then the idea would be to take this guy. So he would be, I call him something like a slot. And remove the ray gun. So the slot, we could make him into, save him as a scene, call him slot, and then we could just get rid of the rest of these guys. But yeah, man! And then just duplicate the urine out of this till we got 16 of them. Then we can go in here and check this guy out, you know. So what we could do then, we could attach a script to this fellow, a slot script. Attach a slot script, and let's connect and I think it has to be one of these. Mouse entered. Probably both of them. Let's do that. And let's go back to node and select mouse exited, and we'll connect him as well. Wapow! Yeah! So all we want to do is just make a drag and drop deal, obviously. That's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. Entered, exited. Entered, exited. Entered, exited. What about a mouse press? Oh, you know what? Mouse. It's probably the GUI input. Let's connect that up and see if we get a mouse event on that. Do print event Is there even a such thing? What is... Let's go look at the control. Let's look at the events. Signals. Input event. Okay. Let's go type this. I don't even know if that will work. Let's check it. No, there is no index name on mouse motion. Okay. So what do I have then? Do I have like buttons or... Let's do this. Input event. Let's see if it... Let's do this. If event is input event mouse button. Or let's just say if not, then just return. Otherwise, print button. Okay. So then we could say var UVT input, easier for me to just copy it, equals event. And then we could say print dot okay, so we want button index and we want pressed. Button index EVT. Button we probably should do something like this. %D %S Hiya! Run! True, false. True, false, true, false. So if I grab something, press the button. Then if we... So we're just looking for mouse buttons. Mouse button event here. Right. We want the mouse button left. So we'll just do if event dot button index not equal to yep. We will also return. We could probably do this. Oops. See if that works. I thought it was 0. Oh, it's button 1. Button 1. Oh, you just do this. It's dynamic anymore. Yeah, see, that works. And then if I press 0, nothing. So you may need all these things. The slot should stop the mouse. So you got stop, pass, and ignore. So you could pass the event through, or ignore the event. But we're gonna have it stop. We have it stopping. Let's do some interesting things now. Let's. Is there an input event? This mouse motion. I think we're gonna need the exit. We're gonna need the exit. Oh, really? What this fellow needs to do is check and see if there's something. Let's call this a slot. That's equal to the square. So then we can say if yeah, I don't even have to do this. Just leave it like this. If event dot, I believe it's just button, right? Or pressed. Actually, we want to know if it's just pressed. So I want let's see. I think I only get one event whenever it's pressed anyway. So we have, so if event pressed, we can just check print on, else print off, and that should get us. I think that should get us what we want. Yeah, see, it's not repeated. It's just a single event, which is good. And so when it's pressed, we're going to say slot.get child of 0. So var, we'll just call it an item. And we'll say if item is not equal to null, then print item.name. Else, for now, else print empty. Ah! Stop it! Okay. So we should get empty. empty, 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 empty. Okay. Let's go into the game scene now. Hold on. Is there, at the square, is there an event on this node that says, oh, there is. Okay, never mind. Let's drop the ray gun. I don't know if that's gonna work. Let's see. Yeah, let's look at its children. This should be under the square. Ray gun. Really need to think about how that would work. Oh, whoa! Oh, come on. 0.08. It's not that much larger. Okay. You know, maybe the ray gun shouldn't be under the square. Maybe it should just be part of the slot. Yeah, sure. But in that case, we would have to do some different logic, because you see where we could do that. It would just require us to go through the items. I'm not sure what the best way to do it is, really. And we could do this. Func get item. And then it could just say for child in get child count. Actually, I guess that would be, we really have to be this for I. Well, we'll do this. If, first of all, if the child count is less than 2, return null. Else. And this is just not good. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm just gonna say it. elif get child 0. It's not equal to square. Return get child 0. Now let's do this. Even though I'm just going to do this for I in range basically 2, because we're going to limit it to 2 anyway. And we'll say, what's wrong with that? Oh, sorry, else. we'll say if get child of I is not equal to slot return get child of I. And then here we would return null. It would be really strange to get to that. So we could say that. And that's assuming, I mean, I'm not sure when you drag stuff, we could, let's see, RoboGolem, if I did this, then it looks like it automatically puts it, if you add a child, it looks like it puts that child, but see, I could always do that. I just feel like, I feel better doing it like this. So we would do this, we would just say get item. We just say get item here. That's what we do. So now that should work. We've got a ray gun. Nothing here, these are empty. And then we could say, oh boy. We need somewhere to store that state. And I suppose we could create I'm wondering if we shouldn't just create a, so here's our grid container. So we could say this would be the inventory section. This could be the stats section. This could be the enemy section. Who knows? Maybe I'm unofficially entering into the Godot Wild Jam number 12. So I'm wondering if we shouldn't just do that. So if I do this, if I say, okay, this is my, I don't want to do that. Let's say inventory. So if I create a script and call it the inventory script. Let's think about this. If I wanted to have some, say I wanted to have, instead of managing it this way, you manage it from the inventory, which would mean that the slots would be able to detect, be able to detect a few things. something along the lines of perhaps it would be something like this. So anytime a slot was entered, you would have an active being set to true and false. We have a get item. Probably need something that says slot full, make it easier to check. And you can say add item. Item. And then you could say add child. Item. Full is true. And then you could also say if slot full return, and also print slot is full. We should never see that. We should never see that because our programming is impeccable. It's impeccable. And we should let's do this set get. I do not remember. I never remember how to do that. There we go. Variable equals value set get setter function getter function. Okay, so then when we just do this, comma slot full get. That's all we want. We just want a function for that function. Slot full get return slot full. Let's change that. Slot full, let's replace it with full. Makes more sense to me because we're already on the slot. Slot full, if it's full, we can't add an item. And really, we don't need this either because we could just say var item equals null. And then when we set an item, add item right here. Item equals. Just do that. Item equals underscore item. And then we'll add that child's. And we're full. So then we will be able to just say get item, return item. So no more looking through. We should know it anyway. Let's see, we could do this. Not sure why no one does that. Maybe it looks messier, I don't know. And we would need something like func. Might as well be a set get. So we should do a set get here. Set item, get item. So there's our get item. And then our func set item val item equals val. Oh, no. This is what we need to do. Yeah. And then we'll just do this. Val value. And then we would have to say also if item is not equal to null. Else full equals false. We may not do that one. Gosh, I've got like 20 more minutes before I have to stop, but let's combine these two. So if the event is pressed, let's see, so we say if the event is pressed and item is not equal to null, then we emit the signal grabbed item, comma, item, and ourself. So where did you grab it from and what did you get? So we really could have, I'd say grabbed item. Grabbed item is good. But then we'll say I guess dropped will work. And what we want to do is we'll say elif event.press not event pressed, and item equals null. Or we could just say not full. Not full. Not full. Then we could emit a signal. Dropped. And yeah, the external or the grid manager would have to do this. So because we're not keeping up with the item itself, we're just letting the grid manager know what's happening. So the grid manager will subscribe to all the signals, these, of its. Oh, and we need to also say dropped self. Who did you drop it on? Okay, let's see what that does. And then we'll go to the inventory script. And so on ready, we'll say for in get child count get child of I dot connect oops. Let's start with grabbed item. And that be on item grabbed. Oh, sorry. Self on item grabbed. Let's grab that and make it a function. And it's going to be the slot. And can we do class name slot? Can I do that and then type this to slot? Looks like I can. I think it'll let me do that. Okay. Hello, good evening to you too, sir. Meriden YT. Good to see you. Just playing around with some UI stuff in Godot. I haven't run it in a while. Let's see what. Okay, cool. It still actually runs, which is great. Trying to set up a little inventory manager here. So one item grabbed. Let's do this. Let's just print slot.name. And it actually will also tell me the item as well. So, item. And then the other one was dropped. Can't hold myself trying it for years, but I find GDScript such an ugly language. I don't know. I mean, it's Python syntax. I've never really done a lot of Python. I can't say that I don't like it. It's just not what I'm used to. I'm more of an angle bracket kind of guy. Oh, Normal. Good evening. How are you? Good to see you. But you know, there's an elegance to it, I think. You know, an absence of the brackets, and you know, you got your pluses and minuses, but I find it all right. The more I work with it, the more I think the more I like it. So let's say on dropped, and then that's going to be what slot was it dropped on? Oh, slot. Dropped on slot. Oops. Slot name, and I need a little semicolon there. Oh. A misprint, if you will. Okay. We have the recon in slot 1 here. Let's see what happens. I go here, I push button. Nothing happens. What Wait. Okay, okay. I'm getting an error. I see that now. Several errors. Oh, I am no. Item grabbed. Let me comment this out for a second. I do like Lua too. I like Lua too. Now, it does. I think all the languages kind of do to a degree. But yeah, I really enjoy Lua. It's just a different way to think about things. Oh, I know. Of course, I'm starting with that darn thing in there, and I'm not making any. So really, I'm going to do something real quick here. Let's grab this. I'll redo all this. Really what I need is just, even just for testing. So since I already stuck something in there. That's why it doesn't realize that there's anything in there. Let's do this. Okay. So I'm just gonna do it like this. That way it knows, or at least it should know that there's an item there. Let's see what actually is even getting there. I may have something else I gotta... No, it's not. Is it really not getting there? Oh, I know why. I called it the wrong thing. It's not ready, it's on ready. Okay. So then let's print that and see. Wow, it's not. Oh, man, I'm telling you what. I can tell I'm. There we go. Now. That's what I'm talking about. Now let's see what we got. Now we get what we want. It's exactly what I want. So, if we have a grabbed item, so if we say that, if, let's call this current item just so we don't mess anything else up. Current item. If, in other words, if we have an item, just return. We do not want to even deal with this. But, Otherwise, current item equals item. I do see an issue with this already, but let's continue with the exercise. Function process. And same for now. I want to do this. Else. I don't need an else. We will say item dot. Well, it's a sprite, so we're good. Item dot global position, or whatever it is. It's going to be just a 2D object. It's not going to be a. I don't think it's going to be a control. Equals.
Just give up. Just shut it down and go to bed. Come on now, you're killing me. I fought
there it is.
demons and dragons and Balrog.
I believe that's what I want. Let's try it and see. We also need a current slot. So if we do that, then we need to keep up with the slot. Well, oh. That's a node 2D. And it has a global position. Odd. Just comment that out for a minute. Yep, there's the ray gun. So it's doing what I want it to do there. I'm gonna do something stupid here. Why? What would that? Why is that? What? No, I want this. Shoot. Yeah, ray gun. Okay. Oh, I'm in. Oh, how dumb. Right here. There. I'm checking if it's null return. Here we go. Oh yeah, I've got to turn on, I need to turn that off. I thought that was a good idea, but it really doesn't matter, and it's not so good idea. I had it. Where is it? It's the clipping stuff. Where? Right here. Clip content. I do not want it to clip content. Oh, and we also need an offset as well. Var offset equals. Okay, so this offset is going to be on this item grabbed. It's going to be the current mouse. See, actually, it's going to be the current item, global position, minus the mouse position. And then when we do this, we have to subtract that offset. So if we can grab it. Oh no, not subtract. Okay. Did it add? Maybe I got it wrong. Yeah, I got it wrong. Okay, there we go. So if I let it go, let's see if the dropped works. Grab it. Oh, that did not work. Let's also do this. Right here. We may not even need this. I'm not really using it. Print. Let's do this. And this really should be up here with this one. And we will print. We'll say hello and goodbye each time we enter and exit a slot. Just so I know what's going on. So there's a high, there's a buy, there's a high. So I'll grab this. Okay, so I don't think that's right. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe that is right. Let's see. We had pass before. I think pass would work though. Oh. Oh. Yeah. We actually do require. Darn it. The slot is also going to need to know. Okay, so active needs. We need active. You can see while the button is pressed, we get nothing. But if the button's not pressed, I think we won't pass here. I don't think we want to. I don't think it matters. I'll say pass for now. We need to know what happens I'm not sure. I'm getting the messages here. If I press a mouse button, I don't get messages anywhere until I let that mouse button go. And is there something that I am... See, I want to get mouse... See, I don't think... Maybe that's what it is. Surely not. No, that doesn't seem to have anything to do with it. I think I can still use stop here. But we're not getting that at all. Probably here. Let's see what I get for if event is input mouse movement motion. Let's just print just a little dot. So I should get motion. We'll grab this. And I am getting motion. Why am I not getting a mouse enter though? Why when I click, I'm getting mouse motion now, so it's getting those events, but it's not getting a mouse entered. That doesn't make any sense. Why aren't you getting this? That's not right. It works unless you have a mouse button down. Here, let me turn off. Let me turn this off. So there, and see if I press any button, I'm pressing the right button now, you don't get anything. Is that a bug? Or is that an input thing? I don't think, it seems like that's a bug. I am running the latest build from GitHub as of like an hour ago. But you should get an event right here that I've entered into this because whenever I let it go, I should get a dropped. Or we should. Oh, actually, I don't have that on right now. But let's print it. Print. Dropped. We're gonna have to leave this here. Yeah, there's a dropped. Okay, it is. getting that. I still say it should tell me when it's inside of another deadgum thing. Try setting the mouse filter. Try setting it to pass instead of stop. I believe I tried that. Let's try it again. I'll try it again. Pass. So we'll run it again, and I'll just, you see it works here. No, not clicking anything, but as soon as I come into any of them, press the mouse button and hold it, I don't get any more mouse events, or mouse entered events until I let it go, and then I get them. And that looks like that's any mouse button at all. So it's almost like maybe that's been, I don't know, it's kind of like maybe a bug. But let's see, yeah, I've got to get off here. Let me real quick. This. So we're here. Bot dropped. Mid signal dropped. Oh, that's my problem.